It's awesome. So whenever you get your stuff in, with that said, it's on order. That's why he said he didn't give us an email on it because the stuff hasn't come in for you guys didn't get that. So now she's gonna be on here.
That's fine. I actually talked to her about 10 minutes ago.
She just accused us of stepping all over the chair. We didn't step on your chair for you. But who would have done it? Look at me. Where's that little kid behind? That's always been there. Where's the other? It wasn't us. We didn't step on the chairs. She could make a big talk. Right, so you're set.
Yeah, thanks.
Good morning, Bell Elementary. I am Erica Strick, the proud principal here at Floyd Bell Elementary. I'd like to welcome our parents, families, friends, faculty, staff, and most importantly, our students to our Q3 Knights Recognition Ceremony. Before we begin, I ask that everybody stand if you are able for the Pledge of Allegiance, led by Student Council Officers Lucas Griffin and Gia Ingraciata.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We are glad that you will be here with us to celebrate how hard our students have been working during this third quarter. Many of our students have put forth the effort of what it means to be a good classmate, good citizen, and focus on their academics. One way that we can showcase this is through our Bell School of Song. So we're going to take a moment and sing our Bell School song. Feel free to join in with us.
Every single day. Bell school, round in their black nights. Bell school, see love, a place where we can be ourselves. Stay here, don't go anywhere else. Bell school, round in their black nights.
So today we are going to begin our ceremony by recognizing the students that have demonstrated our third quarter character words. The words are kindness and empathy and perseverance. Here is how our recognition will work. Each teacher has recognized 2 students in their classes. I will call the students up starting with 3PK and we will work up through first grade. Once we have worked through our classrooms, we will focus on those nominations from STEM and our special areas as well as our transportation on the bus. So we will begin with our 3PK students. Our first student nomination, Mason Salisbury from Mrs. Doolittle for empathy and kindness. Mason is respectful and kind to his classmates and all adults that he interacts with. His words are supportive, he includes others, and he follows directions quickly here at Bell School. Bodie Barker, nominated by Mrs. Doolittle for empathy and kindness. Bodie is a responsible and respectful student. He will take on extra tasks to keep our classroom environment clean and organized. He is always there to offer a helping hand to any friend in need. Bria Buck, nominated by Mrs. Ruth from the Elephant Box for empathy and kindness. Bria always has the biggest smile and loves to sing her songs that she learns in class on the bus. Her kindness and overall carefree, cheerful personality are the highlight of my day. We will now take a brief musical break for our 3PK to head back to their classroom. Class. Now we will recognize our 4-year-old pre-K students. When you hear your name, please come up on stage. Theodore Aquisto, nominated by Mrs. Flowers for kindness. Theo is a kind and thoughtful friend. He shares, includes others, and is always willing to lend a hand when needed. Hey, Theo! Liam Pickens from Mrs. Bowis for kindness. Liam is always willing to play with anyone who is in need of a friend. He is always thoughtful and helps others without hesitation. Ellie Reed from Mrs. Kaminsky's class for empathy and kindness. Ellie is very kind and thoughtful. She always makes sure to include others and listen to their ideas. Logan Williams from Mrs. Kaminsky's class for empathy and kindness. Logan is a very thoughtful and caring person. He is very aware of others and how they are feeling and always wants to be their friend. Give our 4-year-old We will now recognize our kindergarten students. Layla Hope, nominated by Mrs. Buno for perseverance. Layla is eager to learn and always challenging herself. She never gives up and always tries her best. Memphis Witt from Mrs. Silvernail for empathy and kindness. Memphis is well aware of her classmates' feelings and always steps in to try to make them feel better with a hug or a kind word if they are feeling sad. Zoe Gull from Mrs. Lucas for empathy and kindness. Zoe lights up the room with her smile. She is always kind to her peers and willing to help out a friend in need. Isabella Knapp from Mrs. Patch for perseverance. Isabella is a hard worker and never gives up, even when the task gets tough. L.D. Blair from Miss Belbonton for perseverance. L.D. is such a hard worker. He never gives up when learning new concepts. Farhan Syed from Miss Belbonton for kindness and empathy. Farhan is so friendly to everyone he encounters in the hallway. He never fails to say hello to students and teachers alike. Let's give our kindergarten recipients a round of applause. We will now recognize our first grade classes. Rosalie Ross from Mrs. Buno for perseverance. Rosalie is always up for the challenge. She's working so hard to better herself. Keep it up, Rosalie. Cora Wilson from Mrs. Silvernail for empathy and kindness. Cora is a friend to all. She goes out of her way to rush to a classmate's side if she notices they are feeling upset. Maddox Silvernail from Mrs. Lucas for empathy and kindness. Maddox is a caring and friendly member of Cloud School. He encourages and supports his peers when they are upset. Maddox is always willing to help out any teacher or classmate at Cloud School. Raylan Williams from Mrs. Patch for perseverance. Raylan has made tremendous gains this quarter because of her hard work and can-do attitude. She always has a smile on her face, even when the work is tough. Keep up the good work, Raylan. Corey Woodward from Mrs. Baker and Mrs. Patch for perseverance. Corey shows outstanding perseverance with his efforts in math. He works hard and is making statements like, "I'll try." The achievements he is making come from his determination and positive attitude. Let's give our first grade recipient a Now we will recognize our students who were nominated in special area classes, starting with Grace Wallace, nominated by Mr. Carlson for perseverance. Grace has shown tremendous improvement in making positive choices in PE class this quarter. Keep it up, Grace. Oberon Hart from Mrs. LeClaire for perseverance. Oberon has been working so hard during his sessions and is continuing to make tremendous progress. Keep it up. Sultan Batia from Mrs. Schuster for empathy and kindness. Sultan is a friend to all. He is so considerate and kind. Owen Douglas from Mrs. Edwards for perseverance. Owen just completed an art project that took him 4 attempts. Each time, though, he was willing to start, and he felt such success when he finished the project. Great job, Owen. Bailey Lang from Miss Saracino for empathy and kindness. Bailey always has a smile on her face when she walks into art. Her giggles could light up the room. Bailey is always kind to her classmates and is such a joy to have in class. Ellie Brixa from Mrs. Chittister for empathy and kindness. Ellie is always kind to her peers during her speech sessions. She always has a smile on her face. Aurora Lidkey from Mrs. Young's for perseverance. Aurora is a hard worker and always eager to solve challenging math tasks. Oliver Tremark from Mrs. Fisher for perseverance. Oliver has worked diligently to meet his goals. Keep it up, Oliver. Hannah Williams from Mrs. Chittister for perseverance. Hannah always works hard during her sessions and doesn't give up when the tasks are challenging. Last but not least, Corey Woodward for Mrs. LeClaire for perseverance. Corey is always working hard each session to reach his goals. Great job, Corey. Give these students a round of applause. We will now recognize our STEM student leaders in the areas of coding and engineering. Enzo Sprague, nominated by Mr. Thompson for perseverance. Enzo has worked hard in his code.org course. He is making significant gains, and we are so proud of him. Keep up the good work, Enzo. Rosie Mae Jordan from Mr. Marcotte for empathy and kindness. Rosie Mae is encouraging to others. She's always helping problem solve our engineering tasks. Rosalie Ross from Mr. Marcotte for perseverance. Rosalie is a problem solver and keeps trying even when the problems are hard. Let's give these students a round of applause. Students, can you show me voice level 0 and your body still? Thank you. I'm so happy to share with you that we will recognize our students who have been exceptional leaders on the bus. We instill that the bus is as much of a school as being here every day. Our first student, nominated by Mr. Gregg on the BAT bus, is Oberon Hart for perseverance. Oberon has a longer bus ride and is one of my younger students. I am so proud of him, as even with the long ride, he always follows safety directions. Annika Cadillac from from Mr. Vito on the Deer Bus for empathy and kindness. Annika is always smiling and happy. She often sings songs and brings smiles to everyone. Ellie Reed from Mr. Tom on the Cat Bus for empathy and kindness. Ellie makes me smile every morning. She is full of kindness and it shows. Annabelle Toussaint from Mr. Joe on the Octopus Bus. Nominated for empathy and kindness, Annabelle's positive energy shows through in her conversations. She is kind, fun, and such a good person. Nicholas Kristoff from Mr. Tom on the Penguin Bus for empathy and kindness. Nicholas is always willing to help someone. If someone has a problem, he jumps right in to help them. Let's give these students a round of applause. Class. To celebrate all of our accomplishments and our third quarter coming to a close, we have a slideshow that Mrs. Paratnik put together for us. We had a very, very busy third quarter with park and with different assemblies that went on. So let's celebrate those right now. Class. Thank you so much for joining us today. This does conclude our Q3 Nights Recognition Ceremony. It is being live streamed on our district Facebook page. And links out to the YouTube page for you. You can go back and rewatch it at any time. At this time, we would like to ask our guests to exit the auditorium first. Thank you so much.